Welcome, fellow Fusioners! Character King here with a deck profile and gameplay for Gravekeepers. Now, Gravekeepers are a very interesting deck because they always have strengths that counter the meta, but never really do as much as they should. But this deck is pretty good. I'm using balance to make it more consistent. As long as I have 6 traps, 6 spells, and 6 monsters, I will more likely open with 1 spell, trap, and monster in my opening hand, the last card being random. So the deck starts off with your ace. You have your ace monster, the one you fusion summon into, Gravekeeper Supernaturalist. He's very, very good. I'm going to explain a little bit more of the rest of the deck before I go to him, since the deck kind of builds around him. First off, you have your Searcher, Gravekeeper Spy. When you set and flip summon, you can special summon a Gravekeeper with 1500 or less attack from your deck. So that basically summons any one of your Gravekeepers from your deck. If you use Headman, he can special summon a Gravekeeper with level 4 from your grave. Priestess counts as Necro Valley. And Spiritualist, if you have Necro Valley, can fusion summon using your field and or hand, which is really, really good. So basically you set him usually turn 1 if you can, or you can fusion summon to try to get your advantage, as much advantage as you can with this deck. Priestess, you run one of these because balance only gives you a 50% chance of Necro Valley, and so you either get Necro Valley or you get this card, Necro Valley Throne, which can search it. So basically you guarantee opening Necro Valley in your opening hand. Not always is it the most useful, but it comes in handy quite often. Descendant can, if you have another Gravekeeper, tribute it to destroy any card on your opponent's field. So if you summon Spy and they don't kill Spy, you can tribute Spy to destroy a card. He's really, really, really useful because you can, if he dies, you can bring him back with Headman, tribute Headman, pop something. So it's really, really good. A lot of things you can do with it. Yeah, Spy searches everything. Priestess, it only counts as Necro Valley if there's no face-up field spell card. Then all Gravekeepers gain 200 attack and defense. Pretty standard. Headman, summon level 4 when summoned. Spiritualist, fusion summon, I think I said that earlier. Yeah, we get to have Necro Valley. Necro Valley Throne, into more detail, can either add a Gravekeeper monster from your deck to your hand, or you can immediately after the effect resolves normal summon a Gravekeeper monster. So you can summon twice, which comes up but not too often. Usually you're going to search a monster to get more cards in your hand. Necro Valley, this card is so good in today's meta that decks like Cyber Dragons are running it in their main deck. Basically, all Gravekeeper monsters gain 500 attacks. So all your monsters that are low attack, this is like 1700 attack, 2500 defense, 2000 attack, like 2000 defense, like 2k attack is really, really good. And so you get all the boosts, so it helps your whole deck, and your deck uses effects based on having it. And none of this negates. Necro Valley usually negates things from moving, but Headman isn't negated by Necro Valley's effect, which is really, really useful. Necro Valley also says cards in the graveyard cannot be banished, so you can't banish Neos Fusion, Bacon Saver, what's that? The Roid. Yeah, the Roid from the hand. I can't remember the name. My bad. Alright, and then you can't move a card from the graveyard to a different place, so you can't summon a monster from the grave. And they get any effect that changes type or attributes in the graveyard, so that would affect the element sabers, even though they can't really banish with it, summon with it. So very useful overall. Affects many, many, many decks. So basically what you want to do is get as big as monster as you can, get out your Supernaturalist, and then protect it, basically. Like, negate monster effects, keep your board up until you win. So I'm running 3 Fiendish Chains. Basically, you just want target negation. I prefer this over Divine Wrath. This Divine Wrath you have to discard, but this one can just activate and prevents them from attacking. So it's a lot more uses besides just negating effects. 3 Ultimate Providences. This one's really good because you open with a spell, trap, and monster. then this can negate a spell, trap, or monster depending on what you discard. It negates the effect of the same thing you discard. So you can negate another version of itself, or Fiendish to negate a trap, negate a discard the Necro Valley, or Throne to negate spell, and any of your monsters to negate a monster effect. Now, usually you'd want 3 Quintet Magicians. I only have, because you only really summon Quintet or Supernaturalist with your Spiritualist's effect. I only have 2, so I'm just running a Dark Cavalry in case something, I don't know what, would ever happen. But if I were able to summon it, like they give me a Dark Magician, which that's not going to happen. I have Supernaturalist. Basically, this card is fantastic because it gains attack and defense equal to the combined original levels of all the materials. So if you use a 4 and a 4, he gains 800 attack. If you use a 4 and a 3, 700. You can use himself to fusion summon, so you have a 7 and a 3 gains 1,000. All different ways you can do it. The whole thing about him is, well, Necro Valley is in the field zone, Necro Valley is on the field. This card and any card in your field zone cannot be destroyed by card effect. So basically, cannot be destroyed by card effect. Because most of you're basically going to find a way, whether that be you have Priestess or Necro Valley on the field. And basically, during the main phase, you can activate this effect. Basically, just activate them, and during the end phase, you can search a Gravekeeper monster or Necro Valley card from your deck to your hand. So this basically lets you go plus. So if you need discard fodder for Providence, you can fusion summon, activate its effect, search a monster if you want to negate a monster, spell to negate a spell, but you can't search a trap with the traps that I have. So one of those two, you can negate a spell or a monster. Quintet Magician, it's very rare to get his effect off because you only have 5 different spellcasters. But if you use 5 different spellcasters, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. Very, very devastating. This card cannot be tributed, and it can't used as fusion material, and it cannot be destroyed by card effects. So he is a very hard monster to out. You get him out, you takes 5 monsters. So because we're not using Magicalized Fusion, he is a very niche situation to get him out. You have those 2 fusion monsters to go to. Usually you're going to get out your Supernaturalist, control the board, and hopefully you win. Very, very strong control deck. And balance to keep it all consistent. Alright. Well, let's go to the gameplay. Whew. Sarah, Russia. Ishizu Ishtar versus Ishizu Ishtar. It's Darth Vader versus Luke on Dagobah all over again.
I have foreseen that as long as there is Duel, my turn.
So with this hand, we can fusion summon.
I end my turn. My turn.
Oh, okay. So you set one ends. Ooh, even better.
My field spell card activates. Necro Valley.
It's going to normal.
Now, I summon a monster in attack position.
Any response? Floodgate.
Just as
Yep.
I expected.
There we go.
I activate a face down card.
So we're gonna set
Set a card face down on the field.
and end turn.
I end my turn.
So we can negate monster or spell. But we're just gonna get another Spiritualist next turn with Throne. If we discard a monster effect.
I set a card face down on the field.
What?
I end my turn.
What's going on?
I draw.
Okay, have a Spiritualist.
Now.
Do I get to keep it face up this time? We negate spell, but traps are what I'm worried about. Oh, I get to use my effect. He'll floodgate my next monster. I'm just gonna clear my board in case he keeps floodgating. What? Head judging. I have to I always do heads. I'm flipping coins. That's just the rule. Gated. Cool. Now we fusion summon. Yeah, we're using the one in the field, so we don't get clogged if he has other floodgates.
I fusion summon a monster. Now, I activate a face
Fiendish
card.
chains.
My continuous trap activates.
Can I normal summon? No, I cannot. I'm just going to get
From my hand,
ready.
I activate a spell.
Let's see, what do we want? Let's go Headsman. We're getting to the point where we're gonna blow up his board pretty soon.
I draw.
Because Supernaturalist counts as a different spellcaster. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we draw one more, we can blow up his board.
What shall I play? I summon a monster in
Kiteroid?
I set a card face
What?
down. It's my battle phase.
Why is he crashing
Here I
Kiteroid?
go. My monster. Oh! The light is fade. It's my turn. I draw.
Guess we pop his board.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
So we just add Spy. Summon Headsman.
Watch and learn.
Yes.
I summon up my monster's effect activates.
Summon Spiritualist. Our fusion card.
What shall I play? I special suck my monster's effect activates.
Oh no, that's right, he's negated.
My monster's effect activates.
I'm just like, must activate effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come out! Quintet Magician!
I fusion summon a monster.
Destroy his field. Yes.
My monster's effect activates.
Straight to the Shadow Realm. What do I get? What are my prizes? Countergate. Ooh!
It's my battle phase.
Quintet Magician.
No future.
Quintet Magic
I
Attack.
attack you directly. I
Dark Quintet Magic. He's not a Dark Magician, he's just a Quintet Magician. He reminds me of Doctor Strange with all the portals and circles. Ooh! Yay! The one skill is missing from her. Ooh, sandwiches. King of Games, Japan player. Oh no, Dark Magician player. Oh no, I'm going second. Oh, Spell Specialist, Shiranui. Or Light
as
Sword.
long as there is a single glitch.
I know. My turn. From my hand.
So we can fusion summon with... Not really. Oh, so we set a summon her. I'm gonna just summon a 2k beater and swing if I don't get a monster.
I activate my monster's effect.
No. No! That's not fair.
I activate my
Well, I guess I have
monster's
Venus
effect.
Chain, so that's not too bad. Oh! Oh, she'd be 100 attack.
I set a card.
Let's see what they do. All we can do is wait until they synchro summon. Always end their turn and mill like 5 cards. Nope.
Show yourself. I synchro summon
Fortune
a
Lady
monster.
Every.
My turn.
I end my turn.
Monster.
I draw.
Ah, feels bad.
I set a card face down on the field. I set a card face down on the field. My field spell card activates. Necro Valley.
Can we just end turn? We don't want to summon her because we won't be able to negate Every's
I
effect.
end my turn.
I draw. I activate my monster's effect.
I mean, Necro Valley does enough, so we'll just negate that.
Now, here's my face down card. My counter trap activates.
Get out to the graveyard. And we lock a lot of their deck because Necro Valley shuts down all like moving grave. So we may as well just like win if we don't keep bricking. Keep bricking. To be fair, Fiendish is pretty good, but if you like Cosmic Cyclones or Necro Valley,
I end my turn.
then he can do all of his plays.
I draw. I flip over my face down.
First Monarch, discard
My
card.
continuous trap activates.
Ooh, that's no fun. Did he trippy summon? No.
Show yourself.
Oh, yep, he's tribute
I
summons.
tribute summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
Erebos. Negation.
Just as I expected.
We do not want you to do
I
anything.
activate a face down card. My continuous trap activates.
It's like the pressure from Necro Valley. He can't use his graveyard effects for his trap cards.
My turn.
As long as we negate his field, we're pretty safe. Yes! Okay, so we're gonna Necro Valley Throne.
On my hand.
We're gonna search for our flip guy, Spy. And then next turn we'll have monsters that we can do things with.
I set
But
the
25
monster.
defense is so impressive, especially since we shut down his graveyard and we have negation, so
My turn.
it's really hard to get past. Very destructive control deck, but if you like draw the wrong cards, you're in trouble.
Show yourself. I tribute summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Same old song and dance.
Here's my face down card. My continuous trap
Negated.
activates.
He keeps trying.
Ready for this? I
Oh.
now.
Oh no, he can't summon anymore.
My turn.
I
Draw.
draw.
Ultimate problem. This is actually good because we can search a monster. So we flip
Arrive. Gravekeepers spies effect activate.
and we summon Spiritualist.
What shall I play?
And we want another monster
Special
negation for
set a
protection.
card on the field. My monster's
So we
effect
fusion summon
activates.
Supernaturalist using our two monsters. We don't have any other monsters to use.
Very well. I
So-
fusion summon a monster.
He's out. Oh, and they surrender because there's not really any coming back from that.
For me?
I have
Ooh, good game.
battle phase. The end.
Mushroom Man number 2.
Twist and
He gave me his mushroom. That is... Ooh, Desperado. Kinda wanna go first though,
I am first.
so we can stop negation.
I can see the. I have foreseen.
You would. It's my turn.
I guess we'll throne search something to set. Descendant. Descendant's good. We just don't want to draw. We'd rather search it with Spy.
The spell card. Cup of Ace.
Power 3.
It's right side up.
So Torius is. I'm personally. I'm so happy they allowed it to have the card turning like the show. What?
Activate the fields. I'm setting a monster. I
My
end
turn.
my turn.
I draw. From my hand.
Well, well, well.
Activate a spell.
Does it have to be? Let's see. It's on the field. Okay, let's go.
Now
That's fantastic.
I summon a monster. My monster's effect.
Fusion
activates.
summon. Gravekeepers Supernaturalist using our opponent's Necro Valley. Fantastic.
Watch and learn. I fusion summon a monster.
I want to search my own Necro Valley. Yes. No! No! But Necro Valley's on the field. No! I have to own it, don't I?
My trap activates.
I set a card face down on the field.
This will set end.
I end
I
my
know
turn.
what
At least
destiny
negate
has
traps.
in store for you. I draw. I set a card.
Ooh, Blast Booter.
Time to battle. Do not fight.
No!
You will regret
We'll
that.
see. Just for a face down card, so I have to be careful.
I draw.
Now I have my own Necro Valley. At least we can negate traps, so we're not too worried. Oh, we can do Headman. Yes, Headman play. Let's go.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
This is why he's in here. So after we lose our fusion flay, we're still good.
Watch and learn. I summon my monster's effect activates. What shall I play?
Ooh, face down or face up.
I special summon a monster.
That's cool. That means that works on the spy.
My monster's effect activates.
It's not going to be as big, but we have 2 Necro Valleys, so it's going to be pretty big. 27 plus 1,000, 37, I think.
I fusion summon a monster.
Ooh. Oh, does nothing.
My monster's
Activate
effect
his effect.
activates.
We can't be destroyed though, so we're pretty safe.
It's my battle phase.
Yeah, Void Trap Hole killed him before he had protection, so
Allow me to
that's why that
proceed.
worked, even though he had
I shall
Necro Valley was on the
attack you
field.
with My monster.
Summon Despacito.
You will pay. I know every
Ah,
move.
Shadow Realm.
Witness what fate has in store for you.
And then end
I
turn.
special summon a monster.
You might as well use the
Cannot
effect, since if he gets
change
3 heads,
My monster's effect
he needs to draw a card. Let's see, I want Headsman. I guess Spy might be pretty good. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, we'll probably lose it
I
anyway,
end my turn.
but we have Monster Effect
You
negation,
will
so
not change my destiny.
this works out.
It's my turn. I draw.
Thank you for the Necro Valley, it's really helping me out. Might as well put that in defense, honestly.
No, no,
Oh, there we go!
How could this be?
Destiny.
It's really, really hard to out, especially for Desperado, since he usually can destroy things non-targeting. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of fusion-related deck you would like to see. Keep fusioning. Let's go Slash.